As a single father, and especially, I have to put the point in our community, which we know a lot of times the father is absent. So you are among not the few, but in our community, it's more times the women, mothers like myself, raising the kids and have
Right.
absence. So here's the switch where father,
Right.
takes hold. How was that for you?
Well, I looked at it as my mission. When Kelly was born, my life, it wasn't changed. It was more refined. I had to, uh, I had to make the sacrifices, whatever that may have looked like at the time. Whether it is going to get 2 or 3 jobs or
Hmm.
eliminating a job wasn't beneficial to us, he and I, as a family. When he was born, I was married to his mom. We soon divorced, and I gained custody of Kelly right around 3 years old. And it's been me and him ever since. I've been married 2 times after that, but it wasn't quite biologically the same, if you understand what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Because my mission was never, I never wavered from my mission, put it that way. No matter what outsiders came into play along the way, I was still locked in that first and foremost. And I was open to outside relationships, but at the same time, they weren't going to make me deviate from my plan with Kelly. He got his black belt roughly around the age of 8 years old, and I use that as a foundation layer for him to segue into other things of his choice, to move into basketball, which was very meaningful and poignant because it was right up my alley. I didn't have to force it on him. There's never been a day where Kelly didn't want to practice since that day, which made it really easy for me. I just put him in my pocket basically and brought him to the gym with me. And I see you smiling, and you know what that looks like. So it was babysitting, but of course it was a matter of convenience too, because our bond became stronger and stronger over the years, and I was able to convey information to him and real life anecdotes, and he saw exactly how I navigated in the business world, in the sports world, and how I always nurtured relationships, whether they were good or bad.
Hmm.
And he had a chance to see it up close and personal, along with, sadly enough, August 28th, 29th, 2005, Katrina happened, and we had a decision to make.
Hmm.
The day before it made landfall, we opted to go to Houston, Texas, and we set up shop there. Now, soon after that, it was just me and him. My second wife decided she had other plans for her life, and that was fine. I still was not going to deviate from our plan here, guys.
Hmm.
So if there's anything I can convey to my trusted advisors, be it man or woman,
Hmm.
you have to support that diamond at all costs. And if you have to develop maybe a one-itis to support that young diamond, that is what you have to do. It's not an option. Life is full of options, but there's things that are not optional. Okay, if you want to lock in and be the best at what you're doing, or you want to be the one who maintains all the power throughout the process, you have to lock in and make the necessary adjustments. And of course, shout out to my single parents out there, both male and female. But shout out to the collective parents also who are doing this together, because I think
Absolutely.
exactly those support systems that are in place. If they're fractured, then who pays the ultimate price? The young diamond, the young child. If they're intact, they get a chance to see or hear two perspectives on the same situation. So there are benefits to, I guess, the single parenting life, because that's what our society has morphed into on a large scale for various reasons. And there's also definite benefits to the family unit as a support system also. So let's just take everything into account here. Let's not slight anybody. Let's not try to figure out the hows and whys of how the situation came to be. But at this point, as we know better, it's time for us to do better and lock in on the benefits of the young diamonds, the young athletes that we want to service and help. Whether it be the young diamond who transitions into the business world,
Right.
or trade school once their playing career is over, as a trusted advisor, you must be supportive of everything on the table, because we're trying to raise strong young men and young women here to be viable contributors to society as a whole.